Hi goodies, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. My name is Imani and I'm going to show you how to get the juiciest, cutest, voluminous curls possible with pipe cleaners. Also, for a more detailed video on how to make your own pipe cleaner curlers, I already have a video on that, so I'm going to go ahead and link that below in the description box below, also somewhere up here. So let's go ahead and just dive right in. Start on freshly washed, damp hair to remove any previous products from your locks that may weigh your curls down. My scalp is then oiled liberally with my oil of choice in order to seal in the moisture of the water for my wash day, and I use that same oil on my scalp and run it down the shaft of my hair from root to tip to seal in moisture. Do not oversaturate your hair with oil and do not add any more product after this. Less is more. If you feel like your hair doesn't actually curl very well or doesn't hold a curl very well, this might be the reason why. Any product that you add to your hair, such as like setting sprays, mousses, hair lotions, will ultimately weigh your hair down, correspondingly weighing your curls down and making them fall more quickly. So I strongly suggest trying a oil only method or no product at all before curling. If you feel like your hair is dry by the time you're ready to start curling a section, it's okay to redampen it with just water, but make sure you do not oversaturate it. The more water you add, the longer it'll take for your curls to dry. So I prefer using a water in my hands method over a spray bottle because it's easier for me to control how much water I'm adding and more easily distribute the water throughout each section. Now that this is nice and damp, I like to section them off into not so big pieces, but I like to make the front ones smaller. This is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of my smaller locks. Starting at the loop end of the pipe cleaner curler, place the pipe cleaner on top of the hair that you're about to curl, leaving 1 to 2 inches of the end of your section free. Curling the hair towards you, begin wrapping the ends of your hair over and around the pipe cleaner until secure. Once the ends are secure, begin rolling the pipe cleaner towards your face, hair underneath the curler and in an up and over motion. As the hair begins to wrap around the curler, make sure it's snug but not too tight around the pipe cleaner. After 3 or so curling motions, as you see here, slide the curled hair towards the base of the pipe cleaner curler. I found that this makes tighter, more even curls. Repeat this motion until you get to the roots of this section. Once an inch or so from the root, begin to loosen the tension of the tightness of your curls, especially for sections near and around the edges. This is so helpful for maintaining edge health and avoiding traction alopecia, and allows for more comfortable maneuvering for pipe cleaner curlers for sleeping and styling. Also, a great tip for people with finer hair textures and if you're tender-headed. For ending the pipe cleaner curl, you're just going to lay it flat and wrap the excess curler around the rest of the curl itself. For sections with varying hair lengths, you're going to start the same exact way you would with any other section, but start with the longer pieces, wrapping them around the base of the pipe cleaner curler and feeding in the shorter pieces as you go up. So make sure it's secure with the longer pieces, and then grab that short piece and wrap it around the same way you would at the base of the hair, and continue to curl and roll up as normal. Here I am starting an entire section from start to finish, so I'm using the water hand method for the first row because my hair felt a little dry before I started. Then I take about 8 to 9 locks or so as for a small section, and then I begin by wrapping the curl at the base of the pipe cleaner curl, and that for me is the looped end. Put the pipe cleaner curl on top of the section, wrap the end around the pipe cleaner itself. Once it's secure, begin twisting up and pushing the hair down to the base as I go up every couple of curling motions. Twist, twist, push, twist, twist, push, twist, twist, push, until you get to the base, leaving about maybe an inch or so. And then you maneuver the pipe cleaner curl. I like to do it backwards, and then I go ahead and fasten it off. Starting the side sections, I just like to make sure that they are nice and small sections because I like the curls in the front to be more defined. And it's important to note that after you get the hair secured on the bottom, try to not curl the hair on top of itself because that increases the drying time for the curls, and it also makes the curls come out more loose. So always curl along the pipe cleaner using the curl and push towards the base of the pipe cleaner method to create tight springy curls. What I do whenever I'm fastening off the pipe cleaner in the fronts of my hair is I always rotate the pipe cleaner curl towards the back of my head, just because I feel like it's more comfortable for me to sleep, but also for styling purposes. If you want to wear a head scarf or a head wrap in the days that you're air drying your hair, if you choose to do that. And here I am doing it in real time, slowing down a little bit so you guys can see things, but usually it takes me about 20 to 30 seconds to actually curl each section that I'm doing, and I use about 55 to 60 pipe cleaner curlers throughout the entirety of my hair, just to give you all a number to know how many you might need for yours, but it all depends on the thickness of your locks and your hair density, so use your discretion. After an hour of hard work and dedication, this is what it looks like. I let my hair air dry for 48 to 72 hours just to make sure they're fully dry, but feel free to use heat if that's your preference. And I like to style my hair whenever I need to go out just to not have my pipe cleaners out and about. And I have this tutorial already up on my channel, so I'll go ahead and link this as well below if that interests you. This time around, I allowed my hair to dry for 72 hours or 3 days, and I'm going to show you now how you take it out. The taking out process is actually really easy. You just unwrap the pipe cleaner from the curl, and then you start to rotate the curl all the way down to the end. And you don't add any product just yet, but once it gets to the end, you'll see that it springs up, and I like to wrap the curl around my finger just so it holds its curl before I go ahead and separate those curls. And you just do that process throughout the entirety of your hair, and don't worry if it gets caught, just take your time. Once you've taken out all of the pipe cleaner curls, you're left with these super cute ringlets. Feel free to leave them in this way if you'd like. I don't, because I feel like I look like Shirley Temple. But you use a little bit of oil on your fingertips. Just a little bit! Not too much, Jesus. Not too much to provide some glide through your hair as you start to massage it into your roots to get those annoying section parts to be less visible. And then you go ahead and start grabbing each ringlet from tip to root. You can gently separate them. And as you go through your hair, it's okay to start finger combing a little bit. Use your fingers like it's a hair pick and just go ahead and separate each ringlet and fluff your hair out. And that's the best way to get super beautiful, juicy, voluminous curls. Okay, goodies, I hope this tutorial was helpful. I will leave you with these closing tips. Remember, use minimal product, curl on freshly washed, damp hair, use the curl and push method when you're using the pipe cleaner curls, and uncurl your hair once it's fully dry. It takes practice and nothing's ever perfect, but just stay patient and I'm sure you will get the beautiful pipe cleaner curls that you desire. So like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you want to see, and as always, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day wherever you are in the world. Bye, goodies. Mwah.